Yes, it was a goldfish. Well, David, yesterday we had some very handy words, things to do with the hand, but things are getting a little bonier today.
We're getting bonier. We're actually going inside the hand. We talked about X factors yesterday. Today it's X-ray, and the bones inside the body and the wrist in particular. We have the scaphoid bone, which is Greek for boat-like, and all these bones, in fact, evoke similes and shapes. The scaphoid is boat-like.
So do some of those similes apply to other types of bones in the body? I mean, what about ribs and, well, various other bones?
It's true. In fact, there's the clavicle, which is connected to the sternum. It's the anterior part of the shoulder, and clavicle is Latin for key because of its key-shaped nature. We have down near the tailbone is the coccyx. That's C-O-C-C-Y-X, a lovely word, and it means cuckoo. Because of its triangular shape, very similar to a cuckoo's beak. Now the pelvis means bowl because of its bowl-shaped, but one of the most bizarre ones would have to be the now this is hard to say, innominate. That's, I'm going to spell it for you, I-N-N-O-M-I-N-A-T-E.
Innominate.
Yes.
Gosh, I've never heard that word before.
It comes from nameless. So clearly it was one of those bones that doesn't resemble anything, so it completely stumped the anatomists.
So they had to look at it and said, well, no idea where we're going to go with that one.
Can't figure it out.
We'll call it the nameless bone. Fascinating stuff, David. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at our scores before we move on. Basil is on 13 points and Ollie on 20 as we head into our next letters game. And Basil, you to choose this time.
Thank you, Richard. Lily, could I have a vowel, please?
Thanks, Basil. O.
And another vowel?
A.
And another vowel?
I.
And another vowel?
Another A.
Right. Could I have a consonant, please?
R.
And another one?
S.
And again?
T.
And another consonant?
F.
And another vowel?
And last letter I.
Thank you, Lily. I'll start the clock. Well, Basil, how many did you come up with?
5 for me, Richard. Thank you.
And Ollie?
5 as well.
Let's start with yours, Ollie, please.
Stare.
Basil?
Frost.
Nice ones, David.
They are perfectly fine for 5s. Because of the lack of E and Basil choosing continually vowels, flooding the market with vowels, I couldn't do much better with safari as a possible 6.
Oh, well, I hope you enjoy your travels. So 5 points each for Ollie and Basil in that round. Well, too many letters are never enough, so let's have some more. Ollie, would you choose them for us?
Thanks, Richard. Can I have a consonant, please, Lily?
Thanks, Ollie. N.
And another consonant?
T.
And another consonant, please.
D.
And another consonant, please.
S.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And another vowel, please.
I.
And another vowel, please.
O.
And a consonant, please.
L.
And a vowel to finish with, please.
And last letter E.
And here's the clock. Well, Ollie, how many that time?
8.
Very nice. That sounds very promising. We'll come back to that in just a moment. What about you, Basil?
Only 5 for me, Richard.
What was the 5?
Steel.
And Ollie, you're 8.
Listened.
Listened. Well, we like it when a note comes up. That's very spectacular. You're shaking your head, and I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, I'm hearing what he's saying, and that's a wonderful word, Ollie. Great 8. And in fact, there is a 9 here as well.
Oh, you found a 9.
There is. Now, after talking about amnesia, there is deletions, erasures. So there's a possible 9 there as well.
Fantastic work. Well done. And very well done to Ollie as well. 8 points. Let's move on to those numbers now. And Basil, it's your turn to select some, please.
Thank you, Richard. Lily, could I have 4 small and 2 large, please?
Thanks, Basil. 4 small and 2 large. And our numbers are 9, 7, 2, 8, and the 2 large, 50 and 75. And the target number is 536.
Thanks, Lily. Let's chase it. Well, Basil, how close did you get that time?
Just short of writing the actual answer down.
Oh, dear.
Richard, sorry.
I'm so sorry, Basil, but it is a vital part of the process that
yep.
our competitors always have to have the evidence of their calculation on the paper in front of them. So I'm sorry, Basil, but we will have to move on.
That's fine.
Ollie, how about you?
536.
536, spot on the target. Very good to hear. So take us through your method, please.
75 times 7 is 525.
75 by 7 is 525.
Add the 2 and the 9 is 536.
Add the 2, add the 9 is 536.
Very nicely done. Straight to that target in a very logical and very quick way. Was that your method, Lily?
It was.
Absolutely. Well, it produced results, and it certainly produced results for Ollie once again in the form of 10 more points. Basil is on 18, Ollie is on 43 as we head to our next break. And another word mix, of course, bald raw this time, and your clue, island where man will find his best friend. See you in a moment.